If you were asked to mention expensive items in a rapid-fire game, what would you say? The common answer for most of us would be yachts, private jets, or products made by luxury brands like Versace, Rolex, Gucci, or Ferrari. But rarely would a food item be the first thing in your mind. If we then narrow down the playing field and ask you to mention expensive food items, the first things that may come to mind are your caviars, beef wagyu, or oysters. It may surprise you to know that some fruit could make up the list too. And I'm not just talking about any fruit, I'm talking about the Japanese black watermelon. Other expensive fruits include the finger lime, often referred to as the caviar of fruits, ruby Roman grapes, Dekoponon citrus, white jewel strawberry, and more. A black Densuke watermelon was auctioned for a record price of roughly $6,100, 650,000 yen in 2008 in Japan, making it the most expensive watermelon ever sold in the country, and most likely the world. But on a regular day, its price hovers around $250 in the supermarket, while the regular watermelon may go for about $7. Watermelon, also known as Citrullus lanatus, a flowering plant from the Cucurbitaceae family, is an edible fruit highly cultivated worldwide with many varieties. They're grown in favorable climate conditions, ranging from tropical to temperate. These fruits are produced annually and will have about 3-meter-long stems with wide leaves, and they are monoecious in nature, both having male and female flowers. It's a berry with a hard rind and sweet juicy flesh with varying colors ranging from deep red to pink. They have many black seeds, although seedless varieties exist. Watermelons were originally cultivated for their high water content and can be eaten raw or pickled. With the resurgence of heirloom seed, there are over 1,000 varieties of watermelon, each with its distinct, mouth-watering, thirst-quenching sugary flesh and tough exterior with their high water content. These juicy berries have varying levels of sweetness and are mostly oblong in shape, and dark green with vibrant ruby red to light pink, yellow, orange, or even white flesh. They also have different sizes, ranging from small 5-pounders to monstrous 200-pound fruits. There are 4 basic watermelon types: seedless, picnic, icebox, and yellow or orange fleshed. Seedless watermelons were discovered in the 1990s, having tiny, underdeveloped seeds, and they include Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts, Trio, Crimson, etc. Picnic watermelons are larger and are perfect for picnic gardens, which include Jubilee, Crimson Sweet, All Sweet, Black Diamond, etc. Icebox watermelons are bred to feed one person or a tiny family, and the varieties include the Sugar Babies, first introduced in 1956, and the Tiger Babies. Yellow or orange watermelons are typically round and can be both seedless or seeded. Its varieties include Desert King, Tender Gold, Yellow Baby, Yellow Doll, etc. It's also said that watermelons are simply just classified into seeded and seedless types. Some names of watermelon include, but are not limited to, the Moon and Stars watermelon, Sugar Baby watermelon, Orange Glow watermelon, Black Mountain watermelon, etc. Watermelons require about 80 to 90 days to grow from a seed into a full-sized melon, and they're best grown from seeds and must meet certain requirements in order to grow melons fit enough for sale as well as consumption. Melons prefer a soil pH of 6.0 to 7.0, and being heavy feeders, they require nutrient-rich soil, although they could also benefit from a regular fertilization schedule, mostly using a nitrogen-based fertilizer. They are grown in moderately hot environments, usually during March or at the end of frost. With temperatures between 75 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit, land preparation for watermelons starts with land clearing, plowing, and harrowing to break the soil for adequate oxygen. Seedbeds or ridges are also made for the crop to enhance soil drainage because watermelons do not tolerate waterlogging. Today, on Need for Knowledge, we go behind the scenes to see how the most expensive watermelon is made and the farming of black watermelon in Japan. Black watermelons, also referred to as the Densuke watermelon, are known for their enormous size and sweet, juicy flesh. It has a crisp, hard exterior and rich flesh with a different level of sweetness. It also has few seeds, lacks the typical stripes familiar to other watermelon varieties, is grown exclusively on Hokkaido, and is produced in limited quantity, which puts it in high demand and at an even higher price. They're usually packaged in cubic cardboard boxes, bearing their certificate of origin like other luxury products, and are mostly given as a gift to show gratitude and respect. Of the 1,200 varieties of watermelon grown around the world, none is more sought after than the Densuke black watermelon. While the rarity of the watermelon plays a role in its high price, it is important to note that the final price of the Densuke black watermelon also reflects the amount of time and dedication that goes into its cultivation. The Densuke watermelon of the Cucurbitaceae family is a scrambling, trailing vine-like plant with large fruits that weigh up to 8 pounds and are grown annually, with its planting season lasting up to 8 or 9 months. Their vines can be as long as 20 feet and grow suitably in well-drained, moist loamy, or sandy soil, and they require adequate sunshine of up to 6 to 8 hours daily. Watermelons are one of the juiciest fruits, so it's no surprise that they require a consistent water supply to keep the soil moist, but not soggy, and the plants will thrive. Various methods of farming are used, but the trailing method of farming is preferred over the trellising method due to the heavy weight of the fruit. To perfect these plants, they require bonsai gardening, a cultivation technique that requires pruning, root reduction, potting, and defoliation. Densuke black watermelon provides more benefits to the body than other regular watermelons. Consumption of these fruits offers several benefits, such as instant energy boost, reduced dehydration, and provides your body with nutrients like zinc, copper, potassium, and antioxidants. These fruits are also low-calorie summer snacks because they contain 90% water, are rich in electrolytes, and are useful for staying hydrated during summer. Natives also use them to ease digestive problems, relieve constipation, control blood pressure, and reduce the risk of cancer. These watermelons are first seeded in bulk and watered. Then the seedlings are separated into small pots, after which they are paired with the sprout of another melon for hybridization, considered the most important step in its farming. The seedling will then be nurtured for about half a month before they are transplanted into a greenhouse. When the seedlings are big enough, they're then dipped in water to soften their roots, and the greenhouse is prepared for the growing plants, meeting all physical and environmental requirements. The grafted shoots begin to grow, and extra branches of the watermelon tree are pruned, after which the best watermelons are selected, and others are removed in order to concentrate the nutrients. These watermelons initially have a green rind, but when they ripen, they get their characteristic black color. By the end of May, the melons begin to reach their harvest size. However, only a few melons can be harvested each season. The melons are cut from the stem using scissors or a garden knife, and after harvest, the melons are meticulously cleaned and polished. These beautiful black melons are then measured and put into cardboard boxes for nationwide sale. These melons require a considerable amount of space to grow, and, as such, cannot be nested in many gardens. They also require several months of care, dedication, and hard work in order to produce this auction-worthy piece of mouth-watery greatness. Recently, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, their prices have dropped over the last 2 years, but it is certain that these melons would easily bounce back into the economical market. Thank you for watching this episode of Need for Knowledge, and we will see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for new videos.